Greetings, guys and gals, and welcome to episode 9, I do believe, of Feed the Beast. Oh my gosh, guys, I haven't been able to put up a video every day like I wanted to. First, the weather has been so beautiful here. Oh, so nice. And on both Sky Factory and this, I have had so much grinding to do. I mean, just terrible grinding work. And there wasn't a whole lot I could really show on camera. But I think I finally got to where I could record, I hope. And also, I do believe I got my OBS quality. I know that one Sky Factory quality was pretty crappy. It was my first time testing OBS to record. And I think I got it licked. I might have to do a little bit more testing, but I think I got it, you know, pretty good. This I am making is a mob spawner. Woo. And with our flight capabilities, can't learn to talk. Yeah. Oh, I gotta. Okay. Now, you remember I was all excited about that void world in the airy biome. Well, we kind of ran into a problem. As you notice at the mini-map, if you can see it, this is a magical forest. I made a new void world, but not after putting hours and hours of work on the other one. We'll go check it out. I want you to see this here in a minute. First, we're going to go to what I would call the crappy one. Let me put this chisel out of here. I have a hand here. Okay, now this, as you can see, I laid out for the big reactor. We're going to need some power. I had to, set up Mistcraft again. Okay, stop lagging. But I got plenty of materials, you know, and I want to get into AE real bad. I want some auto crafting kicking, you know, I want storage, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. So I got this laid out nicely, temporary storage, everything nice and neat, and I'm all happy. And I don't know what I was thinking when I built this place. Let's go upstairs here. Oh, I turned that library that was over there, you guys remember? I turned that into a mob spawner to grab some stuff. We'll go over and look at it because we need a good view of what I was building, and I'm so disappointed in myself. I don't know what I was thinking. So yeah, I brought some of the stuff over here to make this conveyor belt. Oh man, they're loud. They're loud. They be loud. Let's turn down a little bit more. There we go. This works real good. And what's cool is that this is like a Thaumcraft place. We get those little guys with a backpack. I can't remember their names. But this is, make sure I fly. This looks terrible. This is a disaster. I was trying to come up with something. It looks like a giant egg. Then it started looking like a spaceship. And it's like, you know, one of those old time movies, you know, spaceships. What the hell am I doing? No, yuck. And then the other problem I'm having. I'm doing a little bit of Thaumcraft. I know when I get further into Thaumcraft and get, you know, more stuff done, I'm gonna have those Eldritch Guardians popping up every now and then. They're popping up all the time here, light or not, and they're constantly like nailing me. I'm still running my iron armor, my googly eyes, but yeah, no. Every time I'd be like down here doing something, go up here, then I'd have a couple Eldritch guys, and we got villages and everything. Well, it's no big deal. I'm going to tear that down here. I need the parts, that's why we're building it. But yeah, this whole setup, I was really disappointed, and I was like, well, tear it down, start it over, but those Eldritch guys are going to be a hassle. Now, I didn't find anything. I tried to look up what does a magical forest spawn them, and I don't know. I know they spawn the little backpack guys, and what they give you when they die is like these magical beans. You can grow them and everything. It's a good way to get the different essences, which is cool. Getting quite a bit. Oh, I got a huge quarry running now, man. It's like 5 chunk by 5 chunk. It's something like that, or even more, 10. But yeah, everything is, you know, I got everything sorted and nice. We got lots of freaking. We got some, you know, a stack of charged of the Certus crystals and a ton of that. And it's like, man, I'm gonna do AE, you know. And this was gonna be a huge ass reactor. I can't take it. And I'm getting some other drops from those guys. Got like this wand, iron cap wand, which I already have, but it's got like wand focus, Pex Curse or something. But I did do, before we go back to that other one, I want to show, I haven't done much to, got to figure out how to get to the old world. This is a mess. I've got, meh. So I went out exploring, because I was looking for those meteors, because I had to get the, inscriptions. And as you can see, pretty much everything, I got a little bit more of this, stuff to move. You know, a little bit of crafting stuff, you know, some stuff here, got to get moved over. I'm pretty much cleaned out. I still got a lot of building here to do, which we're going to do. As you can see, I got a lot of, found some temple. I've had a lot of jungle temples. There's a lot out there. Nodes, look at that. Temple, temple, temple. I think one's a desert. Just quick little things. I wanted to know where, yeah, there's one of those witch spawner areas. With some witch spawners I want to get. But for the most part, I cleaned this up. You know, I'm definitely gonna finish it. This is our way to the outer world. So I went around finding nodes, went out. I'll show you on the map how far I've explored. So just kind of went, you know, north, south, east, west, and then started going like that. But I was looking for these here, these meteors. I was trying to find to get, you know, the things I need for the AE. Found some villages. I did find some of the bigger city right here. Here's a city with the bowmen. Oh, these Eld. I didn't want to hang out long. I just called them Eld. That's Eldridge. Those little Eldridge temples things. But yeah. So I got all 4 of the what are they, templates? Oh, I also found some volcanoes, which is really good. Because I want that dark block. Because I want to build the base out of you know, dark. And there's a lot of cool blocks I noticed. I think there's like a ruby. I think you just make it out of, yeah, these ruby blocks. Oh, right here. Block of the ruby. That is like a nice dark block. And just rubies. And these you don't really use for much anything else except for like tools. So, but yeah, when I go to get nodes, I am going to show you a little bit of Thaumcraft. Some people are into magic, some people aren't. The stuff's here, but you can't see it. I've been having that problem when I jump back and forth between worlds. I'll have to jump back and then back again to get things to appear right. It's kind of glitchy, but that's okay. No biggie, we're not hanging out here much. So, yeah, I still have that. Yeah, quarry's running good. I want to kind of, that quarry, it's just like this, you get different things from different biomes. And somehow I did get some endstone. I don't know what from where, but I got some endstone. It had to come from the quarry because I'm not digging. That's our nether one. But anyways, let me show you what I came up with, and it's a lot better design, but it's a lot tighter. Oh yeah, I made some. Oh yeah, ender pearls. Not a problem. I'm getting quite a few because of that stupid mob farm. It was like the first thing I built, and then I started working on this, so I'm just getting tons of mob drops. And ender pearls is one of my main things right at the beginning. And had tons of wool, so I started making elevators. Gonna dye them up and everything. But let me show you what this is what I've got going on here. Now I got all these little. Okay, hold on, let the lag stop. There we go. I have all these. The coven witches for witchery spawn here a lot. But this is a magical forest biome. There's nothing really around me. The night sky looks awesome. Day sky looks kind of bright, but we'll deal with it. Other than that, I've only seen one library out there, and it's only from one of these platforms. There's like one library out in the distance. But this is kind of the design I came up with. Just kind of started in the center with that little square platform and then went out. And I know it's a little circly. These platforms I put out here mainly because the room in this, well, I don't know what you want to call it. And we're going to do a lot of detail work, you know, once we get the darker colored blocks in it, black and reds and stuff like that. And maybe some of those vines from the nether, the yellowish vines would look good. But I like the design of it. It looks good. It'll look better once we get the detail into it. But there's not a lot of room. Like, I'm setting up for a reactor, and this is like the biggest I can go right here in the center, and then it'll, you know, end there. So it's basically in this, you know, that area. Then we got like this room. We could do something in here. Down here at the bottom, I figure I'll throw a mob spawner in. We're gonna need a place to spawn mobs eventually, anyways. But for right now, This will be just like the normal ones. They'll drop down on spikes and everything. And hello, Mischief. My cat's jumping on me. Of course, I'm recording. Why wouldn't he? So yeah, and then up above, and I'm thinking, you know, Thaumcraft, I'm gonna need room. You know, and then we'll have like this little room. There's no room here for anything. Up here there is, and I could actually split this into another floor, which I'm probably gonna do. Oh, Covenant Witch. I love that. So, I want to make this mostly glass. We'll put some tree farms up here. But, like, for blood magic, that altar is huge. A lot of stuff for Thaumcraft. Even with the Thaumcraft applied energetics mix, you still need room for the big infuser and stuff. So I figured I'd put these platforms out here. You know, maybe even put the tree farms out here. But, like, some of the bigger altars. Have one for, like, Botania, Witchery, Thaumcraft. You know what I mean? Blood magic or something like that. I'm not real sure. I had them connected. I didn't like that. I had like a pathway going around the entire thing. It wasn't... I don't know. I'm still not sure. I don't like having these here. Just that by itself looked really cool. Putting these platforms looks kind of derpy. I don't know. For right now, they've got to stay. I have to have room to add everything I need. And we're making the power. I mean, lava's not a problem. I can run off lava for a while. I'm just basically getting set up for a reactor. The reactor's not real expensive. I'm going to use the liquid ender because it's a darker color. I am not, you know, that, what is that other stuff? That really cold crap, blue stuff, is, you know, I think is better, but for looks. This is basically for looks. That's why it's like I didn't set up the machines and then build around it. I built and then now I'm trying to squeeze in the machines and everything to it. Now right now this is still in just basically build. I'm slowly, I don't want to move everything over here. So, you know, I'm keeping all the chunks here loaded, all the chunks over to the other one. Yeah, it ain't bad. But I want to get applied energetics up at least, you know, the beginning of it, so I can start moving things over, get some auto crafting going on, get everything set up and where I want it. And I figured first for me to get things laid out is the mob spawner. Get that, because I want to tear that other one down. But yeah, so we got to get into applied here. Of course, you know, all the starting crap. These are going to be, you know, we have to make the inscriber and everything, which is no big deal. We can half-ass automate this. I've got so much materials now, I'm not going to have to worry about anything. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just, you know, get it started. Now there was something else. See, I'm forgetting because I've done so much. You know, I've been putting up a video here and there, but it's stuff I've had pre-recorded. And I'm doing like the same thing in Sky Factory. You know, getting ready, because, you know, I'm getting pretty far in that. I don't know how much longer that game will go, but there's some interesting stuff out. But yeah, right now this looks pretty good. I want to glass dome this. You know, some kind of a darker glass or a red glass. Not sure what all, you know, is in there. But, I mean, for blocks, I basically just sat here and went through NEI and just looked and looked and looked and trying to see really cool looking blocks. I actually seen the ruby blocks in a video. And I was like, wow. Ow, 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 get. Oh, Jesus, dumbass. So I was like, well, hey, man, those. It's like a nice deep red. A lot of the blocks I've seen are kind of bright. Then I think there's like a, oops, get you down here. There's like a blood. Actually, let's look at that real quick. But yeah, I want to get this done, get this going a little bit, and then I'm going to start, and I don't even know where to lay it out yet. Where the main, see, it was going to be in the middle because it was big enough, but where I want to put like the control panel, or the control, you know, the control, the big multi-block controller, whatchamacallit, where are you? Dang it, me and remembering names, right here, yeah, the controller. I gotta find out where to, you know, where I want that located. I want it pretty central, and then I'll probably put like crafting terminals and everything on every floor. That's no big deal. But yeah, let's look up blood real quick here. I think there's like blood blocks and things like that. Yeah, see, there's different ones. It's for blood magic. These, but see, they're awful bright. The bloodstone. they're awful bright. You know, they're not so much. Well, these aren't too bad. How would you go about making? Well, someone tell me how to. There we go. Okay, yeah, there. Now see, that's darker. And what do we use? Smooth. Oh, and you can use rotten flesh to make those? Really? And sandstone? Is that the only way? Is there a way of getting that cobble? Oh, you can chisel these. Oh. So how do you get... Whoa. Sorry, that's a rock crusher. I don't want to do that. Any other way? Chisel. So yeah, these look pretty dark. That's something to look into. The bloodstained cobble. And it's by Realcraft. So that's good. Then you get your basalts and, you know, all your darker stones like that. And we can use some obsidian in it. And I think it'll come out looking pretty good. Now I got plenty of materials to make. Now this is the difference between like Sky Factory and Infinity. Say, you know, we want to make the conveyors. Now these ones are, you know, they're not expensive. They're, you know, the rubber, which is no big deal to get from the rubber trees. I got plenty of that. And then like iron, which I have so much iron right now. And redstone, the same thing. And you get 16 of these. But mobs can't spawn on them. So I have to make a row of them and then a spawning pad. Now these are the ones I like to use. And all in all, they're not that expensive. But rails are very, you know, they're a pain in the ass to make. And I'm not set up for that. I'd have to get like, you know, like the coke oven and, you know, to get the fluid to make the tiles because you need a creosote. Making rails. And I don't see another, there's no other recipe for that. And there's no other recipe for the rails. The rails are, that's it. Rails are hard to make. Once I'm set up, they're not. You know, if I had the coke oven running and stuff like that, yeah, we could make those. So eventually I'll come back and switch them. But eventually we're going to have, you know, the Draconia stuff, which I think the best place to find that is the meteors in the end, which means we're going to have to go and mess with the dragons, which is no big deal. Oh, hey, now, easy. So, yeah, but yeah, you can see, I mean, this is just a lot of placing cobble and just there wasn't a lot to show. And like right now, I don't have anything done. It's just been grinding. This is the first thing I've actually, other than just building the structure out of cobblestone, this is the first thing I've been building. I was hoping to show off that base, which I was going to record, you know, and do stuff there. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, you know what? I no longer want to do that. I no longer want to build there. I don't want those eldridges attacking me in my base because they don't care if it's night or day or what. They just spawn, you know, a couple at a time. And they were spawning 2 at a time, and they're a pain in the ass. They caused a withering effect. I was killed by one. It's like, I'm not living in this neighborhood. Bad neighborhood. We're moving. Wait, that's our way in and out. Till I get the things made. There we go. Get one row. And see, I'll be mostly working up there, so we'll get plenty of spawns down here, no problem. Still a void world nowhere else. So, yeah, I think... Now, I don't know... Wherever I set up the AE system... It's got to be on the bottom or the top of... I was thinking down here with the control panel and all that. I'm thinking like right here. This would be perfect. And then up above... I'll show you guys real quick. This is inside the reactor, but like right here, I could have my machines and the crafting area. This is where I would come to craft. This is where all the machines, it's not automated, but machines I would use, not all the time, but use them here and there, like the painting machine, the slice and spice that I really don't automate that. I mean, I guess I could. Actually, I guess I could. You know, and then we're going to also need a storage for junk that we don't want in the AE system. Mainly like arrows, building blocks that you don't really use for crafting. Ooh, that truck was loud. Sorry, all my doors and windows are open. That's beautiful here. So if you guys hear some traffic, sorry. I live on a back-ass road, but big trucks still come down it and they make a heck of a noise. But yeah, I still need a pretty decent storage system for, like, you know, like granite and all the blocks I want to keep, but I just don't want it up in my AE system. You know, I won't use a deep storage for them. They will not be connected to the AE at all. They'll be sorted out before it goes in there. You know, you don't really need arrows for anything, but I want to keep some. You know, some of the stuff you need, some of the stuff you don't. Some of the stuff, you know, like seeds and that I would want on my Britannia Island and whatnot. So that's basically what I'm going for, guys. But yeah, I had some pre-recorded. I put them up and kind of spaced out releasing them. This is the first time I've recorded in quite a few days, and it's not lack of playing. You know, been outside a little bit, but coming in the evenings, I put in hours and hours on freaking Minecraft, trying to get to a point where it's not so grindy and ugh. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think? I think it's hard to tell right now, so before you judge, I mean, you know, give me time to get some detail work, pick out the blocks. Hey, kitty, you are on my headset. Hold on a second, guys. There we go. All right. He climbed up and was sitting on my headset and pulling my head into my lap. Kinky. So yeah, I like this design a lot better than that spaceship looking one. It kind of looks, I know it's a lot of circles. I know. I'm in this circle phase. It's hourglass maybe. I don't know. I think it'll look a lot better once we get some carpenter's wedges in it and different color. All this cobble. This cobble's giving me a freaking headache staring at it all day for hours on end. It's giving me like Spike. I've been getting those a little bit. I don't know why lately. And I'm not rendering either. And hopefully this OBS is recording good. I'm really hoping it is. Easy there, everybody. So yeah, I'm gonna work more on this, get more laid out. Most of the hard grind's done. I'm gonna get started on the AE a little bit because you know how long and crafty it is at the beginning until I can auto craft. And if you do watch my Sky Factory or seen any of my other videos, I don't mess around. I go right for the 64K stuff. Which for storage, I'm starting to think maybe I don't, but I'm such a hoarder and I keep so much. And pretty much, you know, the quarry runs non-stop. And I've got to make... They didn't change the recipe for the deep storage, they did. I think the deep storages are pretty cheap. You know, they're by Mine Factory Reloaded. Oh, so you can... that's Draconian. Oh, that Ender IO. Is that? Oh, see, the recipes are reinforced strong. Oh, with resident energy. Oh, hey. This is doable. I think I'll go with the IO way. Hey, that... Well, what is goes... Oh, what? Oh, man. Oh. Okay. Yeah, slice and spice. Oh. Boy. Okay, so deep storage is no longer... It used to be pretty darn cheap to make. I'm gonna go the Ender... I could go resident. Either way, it's expensive. Fuck. You know what? I'll just use barrels. I'll use barrels for now. I don't need deep storage. You know, I'll just hook up the cobble right to the barrels. I can hook AE to it. No big deal. I don't need that much cobble, you know? So... And it's got a void. I think the void... You know, works that I won't be keeping all that cobble. I don't think it'll go into the AE system. I'm pretty sure it won't. Yeah, screw that, man. Deep storage. I don't need it. I'll just use upgraded the jumbo barrel. So, man, goodbye. No way. So anyways, guys, I'm going to get that. I think, like I said, the main control area. And I can move these. I'm going to dye these too, like red. I think the elevators would look good red or black maybe. Maybe the red's too bright. We'll see. I got black. I got plenty of ink sacks. For some reason, they're like falling from the quarry or something, but I'm getting a lot of ink sacks. I got quite a few stacks of them. And I guess I got a lot of flowers. I guess I could do it. We'll see what they look like. We'll do some testing and everything. But anyways, like I said, guys, just to catch you up a little bit, show you, things will be moving. I'll get some videos up. Kind of hard to do on this beautiful day. But you guys have a great day or night, as the case may be. I'll see you in the next episode.